And my greetings to everybody from all over the world who happen to be listening to this. It's my pleasure on this occasion of the centennial. I was very fortunate to come in contact with him when I was 16 years old. And I happened to go to Bombay to spend my summer vacations in my uncle's home. And every Sunday morning, there used to be a collective meditation called Dharma Chakra. And about 40, 50 people used to come. And that was my first exposure to Ananda Marga. And after a few weeks of attending that, I learned meditation. I got initiated from one local acharya there. And then, so that started my spiritual journey. And after a few months, the following year, I had the great opportunity to have the personal contact with Baba when he visited Chandigarh en route to Shimla, where he was going to hold a Dharam Mahachakra. You know, one Dada, he took me on a long walk and he talked to me about, are you ready to dedicate your life for service of humanity? For me, that was something very far away. I had never even understood what that meant. What does meant by service to humanity? I had never exposure of such thoughts. So anyway, in the evening, there was Baba gave a general darshan, and so I attended that. It was raining very heavily. And then the next morning, I came to the place where he was staying. The sun had come out. Everything was very fresh. And so we were waiting in the lawn. There were about maybe 15, 20 people. And exactly at 7 o'clock in the morning, you know, he comes out of that house to go for his morning field walk, where he would go in the car and they'll take him somewhere and then he'll walk for some time. So as he came, everybody rushed and they made a line to receive him. And I stood behind. I didn't want to go in front of him. But one thing I felt, that there was a wave come and touch my body. And I could feel, just like, you know, if you turn on the fan and you can feel the wind touching your body. So like that, I felt, you know, something. But anyway, I stayed behind and he came and he said, if everybody is fine and sab theek hai ji, sab theek hai, like this, he said. And then he came and he sat in the van. And then he looked out of the window of the car and he called my name. And so before this Dr. Devora, who was our unit secretary, he was an elderly man, he pulled me from behind and put me in front of Baba. So Baba said, did you understand my discourse last night? I said, Baba, a little bit. Yes, you are a little boy now, but one day you will realize everything, you will know everything. And then he very gently, he touched my cheek so softly that I could not even feel his touch. But the moment he did it, I felt some energy field pass through my whole body, to the center of my body. And my body became very light. As if I could jump 10, 15 feet from the ground. And the tears started to roll through my eyes like somebody had turned on a tap. And he smiled, and then he asked me one or two more questions. And then he went away. And I cried for almost 2 hours, 3 hours, like a little baby. And only thing I could say was Baba, Baba, like that. And one chief engineer, Shyam Sundar, who used to work in Sundarnagar, he embraced me and he said, you are very lucky. And I did not know at that time what that meant. But later on, I did realize that, oh, it was really his great blessing from the very first day.